Hello, we're here today with Mike Liera. I'm going to teach the heel hook I used on Kevin Casey at the Metamoris. That was more of a submission-only type technique because I actually bailed from side control to the 50-50 to get the inverted heel hook. And I actually do that a lot in submission-only matches because people are really good at defending, arm bars, Americanas, chokes from side control. But if you have a really good 50-50 heel hook, it can be really hard to defend. So a lot of times it can be hard to put someone in 50-50 from the bottom, so you actually need to get on top, and then it becomes infinitely easier to put someone in 50-50 because if you're ever in a leg drag type position, here, all you do is throw the leg over, and then you're immediately in the 50-50 and can attack the heel hook. So usually I would do it from the open guard, and I would just step through here, and then immediately sit back for the inverted heel hook. This does two things. The first is it stops him from being able to triangle his legs immediately. Like if I spin into the 50-50 and we're here, it's going to stop, he's going to triangle his legs, and it's going to be hard for me to actually break the grip on break his figure four and then get the heel hook here. Okay? So, the motion, I step through, and I'm immediately going to turn and try and catch the heel as I fall back. Okay? Fall back, and I want to make sure my knee is turned to the inside. Whenever you're attacking heel hooks from 50-50, we don't want our knee to be the outside here. Okay? If his knee is on the inside, he's the one who's attacking. Because now he can turn, he can attack toe holds and knee bars. So I want to be the one who's turning my knee in. This makes it very hard for him to heel hook me, even if my toe is in this area, because my knee is already turned out. Okay? It makes it just a little bit harder. We still want to triangle our legs here. Okay? Now, a lot of people think the best heel hook defense is to put their feet together. This is a real thing. I never knew this, but people like to defend like this. Okay, a lot of schools teach defending the heel hook like this. I think this is very bad, and it's really easy to attack the heel hook from here. So let's turn it this way a little. So the first thing you want to do, try not to focus too much on grabbing the foot and pulling it out and then bringing the heel into the crook of your elbow here. We actually want to control his leg by bringing my elbow in between his legs here. Okay? What this is going to do is going to create sort of like a wedge here that's going to keep his legs apart, and it's going to stretch this leg out so I can free it from the other leg, and it blocks his hands from being able to grab his foot. Okay? If I'm just here trying to grab the heel, he's going to be grabbing his toes to keep them out of my armpit. He's going to be grabbing my arms to try and hand fight here. Obviously we're in the gi, but this is a no gi technique. So he's going to be grabbing my wrist to control. So I want to try and come over the top as much as I can and fall back. Okay? I fall back over his leg, and I've trapped his leg here, and I've created this wall where he's not going to be able to reach his heel to defend it from me. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, now this is kind of tricky. Turn the opposite way here. Now if you watch what my elbow is going to do, I'm going to roll onto my shoulder and slide my elbow back over his heel. Okay? So I'm not actually doing anything where I reach around the heel. I'm going to roll almost face down and slide my elbow back underneath his leg. So I'm here, I'm going to roll. If his foot is here and my arm's on the other side, I roll up onto my, sorry about that, I roll up onto my shoulder and head and slide my elbow back. Okay? And then I grip my hands together with a gable grip style. Palm to palm, controlling the heel here on my forearm. Not in the crook of my elbow, but you actually want to use your forearm area. The lower down on the wrist, the better, because if you get his heel on the meat of your forearm, it has give, and it can rotate the muscle of your forearm and can help him escape. So if you do it on the wrist, there's less give. So I want to hook on his wrist, on my wrist, with his heel here to finish it. Now, what happens sometimes is he's going to start reaching again. Like he may be fighting from here, and he's going to try and hand fight to defend the heel hook. What I can do, and this is what I use in the match, is I actually bring this leg up over onto his chest to kick him away and to stop him from being able to reach towards me. Okay? Now, it's okay once we have the leg to let go and bring my leg over the top. It actually can give me a lot more pressure by putting it on top of his knee, because it's stopping him from being able to turn in and resist the motion, because I'm trying to turn his leg this way anyways. I can bring my foot on top or my knee on top. Sometimes I go like this, with my ankle on top, to get extra leverage. So we're here, turn to my shoulder, bring my elbow underneath. When he starts to reach up, I bring my foot in front almost like a leg lasso on his arm, and then I roll back. And I'm going to put my back flat on the mat first, and that is putting pressure. And then if I still need more pressure, I roll to the left to finish the heel hook. Okay? So however you like to get into the 50-50 position, you can do the heel hook like that. I like to get into it from top, especially in submission only. And most of the no-gi matches I've been doing lately are submission only, so that's how I like to enter it.